Depends on if you have been given that latitude and that freedom ki, your and I enjoy that. I mean, in a sense, I have a prime minister who sets the goals and gives you the flexibility, the latitude to do that.
In every situation, you always have a cool, collected, befitting reply, perfectly articulated, waiting in your chamber.
It depends on if you have been given that latitude and that freedom ki, your and I enjoy that. I mean, in a sense, I have a prime minister who sets the goals and gives you the flexibility, the latitude to do that.
I was asked to name 3 world leaders from 3 different continents that inspire me the most, and your name was obviously the first one that came to my mind. Right, sir, but coming to the question that I wanted to always ask you, sir, I've followed your work for more than a year now, and what I've noticed is that in many ways you have the most tough and challenging corporate job in the world, where you're representing more than 1 billion Indians on a platform where every word that you say, every argument that you make, every body language gesture that you have is under extreme scrutiny by the media, by journalists and everyone, sir. But somehow, in every situation, you always have a cool, collected, befitting reply, perfectly articulated, waiting in your chamber. Sir, I wanted to know through your career, how have you developed this skill and how have you worked on it?
Look, what can I say? To some degree, experience is in any line of work. If somebody is in business, somebody is a banker, you are an IT person, anybody who's been doing something over a period of time gets more confident, gets more experience. We all grow. To some extent, I would also say it depends on if you have been given that latitude and that freedom ki, and I enjoy that. I mean, in a sense, I have a prime minister who sets the goals and gives you the flexibility, the latitude to do that. But to be very honest with you, sometimes it is the mood of the society that we capture. What is the feeling? If I sit with all of you and there is a feeling among you, whether I like it or not, mere man mein to hota hai that this is what my country or my society feels about an issue. So often when I say things, I may be the person saying it, but you are actually the person thinking it. And somehow by mixing, hearing, I have kind of absorbed that. Hey, look, our country is also changing. I mean, we have been through a period where we were smaller, we had to listen to countries lecturing us. Sometimes countries would even act against our interest. हमें बर्दाश्त करना पड़ता था. Now slowly those changes are coming. If the changes are coming, somebody needs to articulate it and make people understand, bhai zamana badal gaya hai, we are now in a different league and in a different position. So we are all to some degree creatures of our times.